Well, hello there, folks. This is the end. The beginning? Ender's beginning? The end is the beginning is the end? Hi, I'm Eahnder. And this is me. Don't mind the creaking. Sheep. Welcome to Ender's Game. And I've got a couple mods, or I don't know what you call them. They're alterations or add-ons, because you might notice I've got no offhand here. I can punch this sheep, I suppose. I would like your wool. I do need some wood, of course. We're going to start by punching trees. Come on, guys. This is Minecraft. But you may have noticed on the title screen, it said Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Now, I know nobody plays Bedrock. Nobody likes Bedrock. But you know what? Bedrock is all I know. And I've never had the opportunity to play Bedrock Minecraft on a PC. It's always been, get this, on a Switch. Yeah, I know. I can hear you groaning already. So first of all, I'm not going to be very good with the controls. Don't expect amazing things here. I'm just going to try to make do. Because everything's pretty new to me here. And also, just being able to play with add-ons and things is a whole different thing for me as well. Crafting table. So there's a lot of things that I'm just going to have to figure out along the way. I might not have got enough wood here. There's an axe. There's a pickaxe. I guess that'll have to do for now. Stone. I don't want to stay in the wood age for too long, so we'll be doing that. Again, this is a new Minecraft world in Bedrock Edition. I'm Eahnder. Hello there. And I want to kind of explore Bedrock and what it has to offer with these alterations. And I want to do so on a PC where I'm extremely inept at the controls. I know a little bit about Minecraft, but to be honest with you, my gaming was very limited. Except for when I was younger, I gamed. Save for like Civilization 6 a little while ago. I know 7 is coming out, by the way, which I'm super excited about. But my girl, she introduced me to Minecraft, and her son was like teenage. And they insisted I give it a shot, and I just thought it was silly. But I did eventually give in. And I gotta tell you, this game is spectacular. I just love it. Since then, I've been playing on Switch, mind you. Now, I've done the Dragon, I've done the Wither, I've beat the game, as they said. I've done mega builds, I've done raid farms, pillager farms, and iron farms, and witch farms. I think I've collected every animal there is out there at my base in my forever world. And, maybe I'll share that with you at some point. But, we're just getting started here. Speaking of which, I really need that wool, so don't let me get distracted, okay? We'll get this coal, but we need wool because I really don't want to have my first night being holed up with nowhere to sleep. I'd like to be a little bit more comfortable than that. But yeah, I want to explore this and see where it goes. I've derived so much enjoyment by watching folks play Minecraft online. So many streamers and content creators that I would throw on and just listen to as I was working or doing things around the house or going to bed in some cases. And I realized I was playing Minecraft too, and I wanted to save the Switch worlds that I'd had so much fun in on a PC so that I could keep them for a little while. That was kind of the motivation. And that brings me to where we are now, is I thought, well, now that I've got it on a PC, maybe I can try some of these alterations. I don't want to call them mods, like add-ons or what have you, and see what they're like, because I've never had the opportunity. Honestly, I'm more of a vanilla player. I don't like messing around with the way it was intended, and it's such a beautiful game. But in this particular case, I just want something different, something new, something that might surprise me. And I gotta tell you, this looks beautiful so far. We're looking at realism craft. I've kind of batched a number of alterations together as its own kind of package as well that involves all sorts of surprises that we might see along the way. And we're just going to see what we're able to accomplish in a world. Wow, those chickens look really different. What are you doing, you little clucker? Yeah, I still got to keep working while I'm talking. So again, don't distract me. We've got some stone. We've got some sticks. We should be able to, yes, make a pickaxe and an axe. Oh, look at that. We got tools that we can use. We are off and on our way. That wooden pickaxe lasted a long time, didn't it? We've even got some coal to cook. Oh man, we might just do okay here. Since we're here, I think you got to jump in the water so that you can see the boat recipe. So we're just going to take a little dip and make ourselves a little cleaner. We just were born. We were just spawned and born into this world. Might be a good idea to get cleaned up a little bit. This coal is just too enticing. Early game, so important. What do they say? You can never have enough coal? I mean, I don't have like a coal train or anything I'm going to be engineering and driving around, but you know, maybe some rails at some point, minecarts. Speaking of minecarts, I like the little play on words that we've done. My girl and I, we always refer to it as Ourcraft because we've spent so much time working together, doing all sorts of crazy things in Minecraft. And so we call it Ourcraft. So if we do make minecarts, don't be surprised if we get to that point at some point. I might just call them Ourcraft, Ourcrafts. Everything's just going to be ours. And I mean, that's kind of the idea. I've had so much fun being a part of the Minecraft communities just by watching other YouTubers and content creators and streamers. And I figured, well, if I'm going to be playing, I might as well just put it out there. And who knows, maybe some people will watch it one day. Maybe there'll be a community of some sort. And you can join Ourcraft. It's not Minecraft. It's not your craft. It's Ourcraft. So that's the overriding feeling I've got as I step into this world. Oh, that could have been bad. I just fell into a cavern. Try to avoid falling to your death on the first day, and that would be probably better for yourself and everybody else. We'd like to at least have some entertainment before the game is over. Well, of course, it's a gray sheet, not a white one. Come on. Why is it that you can't combine different colors of wool in this game? I never understand that. I really like the fact that we're on this big open ocean here. I really like the fact that I'm getting coal that's easily exposed. That is huge. Although I don't feel like I should spend much more time collecting coal because I've already got a fair amount. And my priority really is the wool and finding a place to hunker down. We all know what it's like if night comes. There seems to be certain creatures in these Minecraft worlds that aren't very hospitable. It seems like they don't want you around. And I intend to stay here for a long time. So with that in mind, I need to find shelter. I need to find some wool. I'd love to be able to sleep, or at least have the ability to set my respawn and sleep if I choose to, somewhere I can call home. Look, sun's starting to go down. I've been talking too long. We still don't have enough sheep. There's a black one, perfect. No, here's a white one. Is that a pig? Look at this guy. Whoa. Man, realism craft is cool. I don't think it's a full realism craft like it is on Java. I think it's, maybe just a fraction of what that is, but look at that. Look at the sun. The sunbeams come through. There's fireflies in the sky. There's a sheep. All right, we've got 3 wool. We are off and running. We need some more wood if we're going to make a bed, because I think I've used it pretty much all at this point. I see some trees here. Oh, look at the moon coming up. Okay, I'll try to keep that in my view as I get this tree. Here, I need to tell you something. This tree, it's going to pop. I know that feels really cheaty, and I feel the same way. However, I was thinking I've never got to use these kind of things, and I don't know where this is going to go exactly, but I do know how much time gathering resources takes in Ourcraft. The children yearn for the ores. And if I'm just running around, well, there's a spider, I might be able to get string right away. Oh, please don't kill me. Did I get string? Spider eye. Bad luck. Did I see another one over there, though? I did. I should not be out here. There's a creeper to my right. I see him. I got the string. Get out of here. Okay. We need to find somewhere to hunker down immediately. I've got some food from the animals. I think I'll grab these pumpkins because they could be useful. And then we honestly just got to get out of here. I think it may just be a hole in this hill at this point. Because I didn't give myself enough time to really get situated here, did I? But we did do a few things. And hey, listen, we got to know each other a little bit. There's a little bit of an introduction. It's probably going to be a very long introduction. Because, oh my lord, there's a village right here. Oh, what are the chances? Okay, there's an Enderman. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Skeleton is a really big problem. I'm going to run the opposite direction. I am out of food. I cannot run. I am going to slowly drag my bones in this direction. Please. Please be a bed in this. Please be a bed in this. There's a yellow bed. There's somebody in it. We don't care. Sleep. Welcome to Ender's Game. I think this is going to be fun, guys.
And then it was the end of day 1, but a new beginning on day 2. We are not looking good as far as food is concerned. That's a concern. Eat this apple, I guess. Do we have anything else? Okay. We got some cobble. Okay. Let's start thinking about this rationally. There's some stuff we're going to have to do here, guys. I don't think I ever brought my crafting table with me, did I? Well, that was short-sighted. What if we put a crafting table here and we just rearranged things here a little bit? Very nice. Feel like a furnace would be a lovely addition to our temporary homestead. Good job on the coal. Proud of what we did here. Put a little coal in here, cook a little food. Maybe we can put some of this in here. We'll make a little charcoal. With that going, we've got a little bit of wood left. And a chest seems like it would be a handy item to have. Don't really want to ruin the window, but we'll just put this here for now. It'll be a little cramped in here. These books and things, I don't think we're going to play with them a whole lot. Well, obviously we're going to be playing with them a heck of a lot. But what I mean by that is I don't plan to fiddle with things a lot. I'm really quite going for like a straightforward kind of raw, unscripted, like uncut kind of thing. Like I might fade in and out from day to day as I'm able to get some time to play and what have you. And it'll be like additive as it moves on. But I don't want to be altering things every which way. So I'm not going to be messing around with these things very much at all. I feel bad about stealing this guy's house, but at the very least we can make our own bed and leave him somewhere to sleep. Useful items like string and sticks we can kind of put up here. I might get the rest of my stuff into stone tools actually, so these sticks could be very useful right now. So why don't we make a few more and maybe we can outfit ourselves. Oh, I guess we've already got some. Alright, so we really don't need that much. Maybe we'll get a hoe just in case we need one later. Nothing better than an enchanted hoe. The Enchantress. That'll keep us going a little while for that kind of thing. I don't really need logs. Maybe we'll save a few just for the sake of making charcoal. Speaking of which, we were cooking some of that. Might as well use what's left. And in here, we've got a little bit of food to keep us alive for a bit. So all in all, we're looking okay. I don't have any sugar cane, and I really like to start with sugar cane in a world so I can get my libraries going. I love me some books. So I think that would be a good strategy. But this is the beauty of Minecraft, or Ourcraft, as we've been saying. Best laid plans, they change so incredibly quickly. And so I don't really know where this is going to go. If I find a place that I just feel is gorgeous to build in, that may become the focus. If I find like a good cave or a place to spelunk into, there's a good chance I might just run into one of those. The objectives that you set out for yourself disappear so quickly now. I call myself Eahnder, and you can be my dragons. And so, in the end, I suppose we need to head eventually to the end. Eventually, we got to do something about the Ender Dragon and say hi to Jean. I think that would only be fitting. But I don't have any intention of pushing towards that. On the contrary, I want to see what our craft has to offer, our new world. And this is all I know about it so far. Now, we did get super lucky with this village. I'm going to count this as an incredibly lucky start. Couldn't have been any better. Ooh, did we make a boat? I don't think we did. Okay, a little bit of wood. I could swear on day one we started on a stony beach, which has got to be the luckiest start that I've ever seen personally for myself in Minecraft. So I'm thinking maybe a boat and some wood to make it, and we'll make our way over to back where we started. We're going back to our birthplace already. Look how far we've gone. We have this whole world to check out, and I'm literally just retracing my steps to where I was before. But I could swear when I was chatting away, not paying attention, I saw iron. You may not have thought I saw it, but I most definitely did. But I was wielding a wooden stick at the time. And if I had tried to mine that iron, it would not have gone well. But now that we're outfitted with stone, we can actually make use of some of this stuff. So why would we ignore the fact that we were born upon the Stony Isles and not take advantage of that? These are the stairs I cut before, I'm sure of it. I think it was just over here somewhere. Oh, look at that. My memory, it fails me not. This is beautiful. Now, if we are absolutely stupendously lucky, there'll be more iron in these here hills. And if there is, we're going to get it. Again, we don't need the coal huge, but of course we're going to use it as we move along. So I can't say no to it. But iron, on the other hand, or sugar cane to get my books going, I would love to start an economy with the village we got over there. I mean, we did just spend a night there at a bed and breakfast, and lovely of them to invite us in for the hospitality. I don't know that I want to be freeloading there, though. Perhaps we should probably do something to contribute to the economy. So who knows? Maybe those fine dillies from the Villy. I'm going to call them dillies, I think. Villy for village. Dilly for dales. Dilly dales. Villy dillies. Those guys over there, I bet you they wouldn't mind trading a few things depending on their particular vocations. And instead of having to grind and find everything we want in this world, we could theoretically bring some of our findings back to our dillies. Well, not our dillies. They're their own people, of course. I mean, respect them. But maybe we could find mutual positive situation in which they can get a few things they would like. I could take a few things off of their hand that might aid me in my exploration of this lovely new land. Who knows, maybe they'd even be able to tell me a little bit about their land. Like by selling me maps from a cartographer that has never left the village but seems to know exactly where things are that I don't. That kind of thing. You never know what kind of value they might have for you. Okay, copper. Normally I wouldn't care too much about this stuff, but alright, we're going back to it again. I have never played Java. So Bedrock, or Bug Rock, as many people call it, is all I know. So that's why I'm trying out and showing off, maybe showcasing a little bit some of the stuff that Bedrock can do. Who knows, maybe we'll find some crazy bugs and we can laugh about it and maybe cry about it. But having not tried the coffee or drank the coffee, that was a Java joke. There's certain ways that I'm going to have to go about things in this. And I'm just going to have to do it the way that I know. Maybe somewhere down the line. Maybe a long ways down the line. Ooh. I might try some Java. I'm not much of a coffee drinker myself anymore. I used to all the time. But I kind of got away from it. But, I mean, I'm not adverse to it. I still drink coffee from time to time. Come on. But I'm just going to have to treat this the way in which I know it. And again, a reminder, I've been a console player on a machine, a Nintendo Switch, that can barely run this beautiful game. So I'm not proficient at the controls. I'm not familiar with these mod packs. Everything looks foreign to me here. So I'm literally just going to do what I can in whatever feels right at the time. And oh my God, I don't think I'm ever going to get tired of that moon, I'll tell you that much. So I've done it to myself again. I was looking for some iron. Success. Beautiful. However, what is going on with the water over there? Did you see that? Why is it all... Okay, I gotta check that. Oh my God. That could have been bad. Okay, that is definitely bad. What is going on with the water physics over here? This is where that creeper was from day one. What is happening? See, this is what I'm talking about. I've never seen this in Bedrock before in my life. This has got to be a mod issue, right? What? It's just floating. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's like a waterfall that's flowing out of nowhere? How does that even make sense? See, this is the kind of thing I don't know what we're going to encounter. The animations and things of these baddies, and look at that. That is ridiculous. Oh, did the Enderman just see me? I think I had my cursor right on him. Okay, this is a big problem. And that's it. That is the end of Ender. One Enderman, the first one encountered, is the end of Ender. Sleep well, my little child. Okay. My dragons. Oh my God. What is happening? Please. Oh. Oh my Lord. My dragons. Sleep. This is the end. Doom, doom, doom. My only dragons. The end. Congratulations. We've survived 2 days. This is the beginning of, what, the third day? The end of the second day, the beginning of the third. My dragons, we're so fortunate that we have found this lovely, lovely village. A villy with dillies, some dilly dales. They're so welcoming. I heard they're having a yard sale just over the ridge here. So I thought we'd, just upon their invitation, go and take a peek and check out what it was. Look at all of this wonderful stuff that they've left out as part of the yard sale. Who would have thought they'd be so generous and kind? I don't even see anybody asking for any emeralds here. Well, isn't that just a very fortunate turn of events? A very timely yard sale at a time in which I was really in need of a few items, and I would say this is a lot of the stuff that I would have been looking for. Wow, how did they know? Oh, so the end is the beginning is the end. And then my dragons, we just got slaughtered by, I don't know, maybe in the back of my mind I thought with my name being Eahnder, perhaps I would fit in here with certain types of entities that we may encounter. By the way, did you see that? Right after everybody, the dillies had laid out the yard sale, did you see that zombie break down the door while I was completely unarmed? Oh, wow. That is a story for the ages. Could not have predicted that. We'll cook a little bit of chicken, I guess, and smelt a little bit of iron. Good Lord. I can't believe it. That's absolutely unbelievable. Very entertaining stuff. I hope, are you not entertained? Oh, man. So, rule number 1, no meeting your end. That's like Ender's number 1 rule. So, no more ending, just beginnings. That is what we're going to do. Oh, man. I love how the glass doesn't have the frames. It's like translucent. That is so much nicer than what I'm used to. Okay, so before the yard sale, which that is how it shall forever be referred to, after that very fortunate and timely yard sale by the dillies from the Villy, we were having a bit of a conversation that obviously was distracting me from making good decisions and getting safely into a home. About Java and why I was picking up the copper, I think, is what I was talking about originally. That whole train of thought, which I can't hold while I'm also playing this game, so forgive me in advance. I think that's going to be a long process of me trying to get used to it. But it had to do with the copper because the only way I know how to zoom in on Bedrock, I don't have that function. But I understand people on Java do. So if you're wondering why I'm not zooming in on things to get a better look, it's because as far as I know, I cannot. Maybe there's an alteration or an add-on or something that can do that, but not one that I've got loaded or know anything about. So I rely heavily on a spyglass, like super old school cool. So that's kind of why I was excited about the copper before I was invited to the yard sale and to be a part of this lovely community that we have here. On the upside, we've got some iron. We've got some copper. I suppose I could cook some of that while we're standing here anyway. Might get some XP for it. And we got a little bit of food to keep us moving. The iron, I would say that's pretty valuable, so we're just going to put that away. Get our health back up. And we'll see what we can do with our day here today. Oh, sorry for the sniffle there, guys. Again, I'm not a seasoned gamer. I'm certainly not a streamer or content creator, or haven't been. This is just an opportunity to play a game and to share it with you. So thanks for being along for the ride. And I may just keep referring to you guys as Ender's Dragons. That might become a thing. You might have to just live with that. So food. Oh, haystacks are even better. All right, this is going to make sure that we're not going to run into a food problem for a little bit. Probably something I should have been doing instead of running around looking for a yard sale in the first place. Definitely want to keep an eye out for sugar cane. Ooh, there's snow here too. There's a golem. There must be a fair amount of villagers around here if there's a golem, right? Now, I know that if you kindly show the iron golem the door from existence to another plane of existence, can be so kind to drop you a poppy. Even iron from time to time. But I don't know how I feel about literally skinning the bones of the village's protector, like their guardian. I don't think the Dillies would be very happy with me for that. Oh my god, if there's powdered snow up here, I just want to see, try to get a line of sight. Okay, there is, looks like a very straightforward, simple village. I don't know how much it really has to offer us, to be honest with you, but we might as well make sure that we don't starve. It doesn't look like we have a village, but we got some babies. So as long as I don't continuously put them in danger, these guys should be safe for a little while. And we can repay their kindness of their yard sale with some goodies from around the surrounding territories, perhaps. So back to that original plan. And as tempting as it is, maybe we will take the kind route and source our food organically and our iron organically so we don't become monsters here. I suppose I could use the chest. I don't think anybody else will if I don't. Don't mind some flowers, so if we can get some leather and some string, bundles are just amazing inventory tools towards the beginning of the game. And so if at all possible, I'd like to make some bundles in the near future so that we might be able to carry some more stuff as we collect it. Of course, we'll have to make sure we don't run into any more yard sales where we might want to... Yeah, you're okay by me, man. There you go, buddy. Yeah, you're happy. He's jumping for joy. Yeah, as long as we don't give away all of our goodies in a yard sale for free, then perhaps we can get some stuff in kind and be able to use it. Oftentimes I would loot and take the blast furnace and those kind of things, but because I don't really know where I'm going to be settling down, I don't really want to completely destroy this village and all of its goodness in the event that we might be able to find a place in like nearby that we might stay a little bit more long term. So, a little bit of gold. Did I make myself my own bed? Yeah, I did. Again, I was going with the kind thing. I can be more ruthless. But because I really don't have a plan at this point, I think it's better that we kind of evaluate what we got. See, I would love the stone cutters and stuff too, so who knows? Maybe these things will all become ours at some point. But for the time being, I might be able to find another way to collect some things that would be good for trade, and then I could use those vocations, the stone cutter and the blast furnace, to trade for other items that I might need. So with that in mind, I might just keep this village looking good, which turns my attention to, obviously, bundles we've spoken about, iron we've spoken about. I really like sugarcane for getting books going. As you can tell, protection would be a good thing for somebody as inept as me at the controls and being aware of what time of day it is. Speaking of which, another lovely sunset. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get tired of those. But that's the cue, I suppose. So I have learned my lesson. No after-hours yard sales for this guy. And unfortunately, we didn't really get a whole lot, but we did make off like bandits at the yard sale, so I'm going to consider that a win. And who knows, maybe if we continue to be kind to these folks, there might be other yard sales in the future. That's not my house. Uh-oh. I'm not sure where I live. Is it up there? Yeah, it's gotta be. Watch. I'm gonna end up at another yard sale, aren't I? Okay, you gotta get to bed too, Ben. It's not safe out here. Okay, this feels a little bit better. Sorry, buddy. And that is the end. Is the beginning, is the end of day 3? Yeah, 3 days played. All right. Well, what do we have here? Oh, we're definitely doing well in the wool department. Might as well cook some more food while we're home. Looks like a lovely morning. Our food situation is greatly improved by all these hay bales. How do I do this? Oh, you can press shift. Oh, that's the first time I thought I'd read something about that somewhere. That is, for a guy that doesn't know what's going on, that's pretty big. We'll keep our future dyes. Make sure that we're cooking our stuff so we're not wasting our coal too much. Guess we don't really need the potatoes, do we? Put that away. We're kind of wasting that right now, though, aren't we? Ooh, there we go. Makes me feel better. Waste not, want not. We've got some feathers and some sticks, I guess with some flint. So keep an eye out for gravel. I guess wouldn't be a bad idea. And we could eventually make some arrows. But we're going to need some string. We got 2 string. Can I make a bow out of what I've got there? Or a fishing rod, perhaps? How much was the bow? 3 string. What do you think? Fishing rod or a bow? This is early game food, and if you're really lucky, books. I think maybe we hold off. See, we'll make the decision once we've got some string, but if we can find some string... Didn't we have a boat at some point? Or did we forget to do that? That may not have actually happened. That may have been completely in my imagination. Maybe we'll put that there. I don't really need to be carrying the hoe. Leather. How about some cows? We're going to take to the boat because we don't expend hunger. Like, we don't get hungry when we're on the boat. So this might give us an opportunity to see a little bit. And I'm going to scour for sugarcane. I think it's worth going into that cave. Alright, if I don't take my boat, I will absolutely forget it and then be looking for it later. So we'll take it with us. We are looking for sugarcane and string. String's going to come from spiders more than likely. But what if we get lucky? Oh, there's coal in here. What if we get some easy coal? I like to put my torches to the left. Left to the depth, right to the light is the mantra. And that helps me. I promise you I'm going to get lost a lot. But it helps me reduce that somewhat. So this is probably not the brightest idea. As we are naked as the day we were born just 3 days ago. But what if we take a bit of a gamble here and see if we can get lucky with... I want to have a staircase in case I need to get back up for evasive action. This is why I'm taking a moment to do that. But we're kind of... Oh, I thought that was like emerald or something for a second. There's got to be iron, right? Do we see any iron? I think that's some iron right there. I wonder if I could... Oh, I'm going. Maybe if we light it up a bit, just by running around. Evasive maneuvers. Don't stop. Oh yeah, there's iron down here. Okay. So you can see that my strategy of left to the depth, right to the light is already out the window. Okay, stay away from the creeper. And let's see if we can get back up. Okay, so those torches should provide enough light to maybe slow down the spawning or stop it. And that might make it a little bit safer for us to go and collect what we came for. Oh, did we come out from the other side? Yeah, we must have come out the other way. Alright, well, since we're here, let's take a quick peek down here. See if we can spawn proof a little bit. And this is a long, dark corridor. Maybe we'll just leave it like that for now. We'll get some food into us before we get into copious amounts of trouble. Again, we're dealing with a no armor situation, so this is not where I want to be. This is where the iron was calling me. And we get lucky in here, which it looks like there was more than enough iron to get us outfitted. I kind of have like a soft idea in my head all the time that if I can get some iron protection, like by like at least day 5 or so, then I'm kind of like on track to get things moving along. Although a lot of the worlds that I've played in have been ones that I've, you know, stuck with and played in for a long time. So I don't have a lot of experience of starting new worlds, actually. Which is part of the reason why I think I'm indecisive on a lot of the things that I'm doing here. Because at the end of the day, I don't really know what I'm doing, and everything looks strange. I'm still laughing to myself about that crazy waterfall during the previous day and the physics of that. We're definitely going to have to check that out again. And I was thinking to myself, I thought I had saw... Oh, this is dangerous. I thought I had saw like the roof of a house in the Villy as well that was like just hovering, which I've never seen before. So I'm quite sure that this mod pack is like these, I don't know what you call them, additions, alterations, add-ons, whatever you want to call them. I'm pretty sure that it's wrecking some sort of havoc on the way that this world is generated. Because I've already seen two things I've never seen before in Minecraft Bedrock. Bedrock. You know what I mean. So that's intriguing. I'm hoping that it doesn't lead to things that are just like game breaking or like completely destroys the whole vibe or feel of it. Like I'd prefer to avoid that. Because that would just ruin the whole experience. Or I don't know, maybe it would just be something to laugh about, who knows. But somewhat of the mind that I'd prefer not to do that. Oh no. I bet you a lot of my stuff burnt to the lava too. Oh, they're gonna pick up all my stuff, aren't they? Again, never going to meet my end. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, the sun's going down. I don't even know what to say about that, except I should probably sleep that dream away because that nightmare never happened. It's the beginning.
And then the end? Or new beginnings? Wow. That was some sort of fugue-like dream escape nightmare. Wow, I'm glad that we awoke from that. That was unsettling, to say the least. Leaves me kind of hungry. Let's make a little bit of bread, maybe. Leave some of these haystacks here. It's probably a good idea. I mean, we've got all we need, really. What more do we need? We've got a lovely village here. All the dillies in the village. We've got sheep running around. We've got bread in our pockets. I mean, what more could you ask for? The world has given us everything that we need. Just a beautiful place to be, isn't it? Nothing could possibly go wrong or sideways in this kind of... Hey buddy, what's that? What's that? Oh, yes, the yard sale. I did make it to the yard sale. You're saying it's been extended and it's going to have another chance to go to a yard sale? Well, thank you for the good information, kind sir. That is very handy. I wonder if we do the high-tech procedure of punching trees, that we might be able to find our way over to the new location of this extended yard sale before business hours close. Continue to immerse ourselves in the culture of this fine society in the village that we've discovered here. Really starting to feel more and more of a part of it day by day. It's been 4 days already with these folks, and I feel like I know almost all the dillies. All the dilly-dallies, we're all buddies now. A little bit of wood, as you do. Couldn't be Minecraft without punching tree. This is a completely normal thing to be doing early game. Yeah. No, nothing strange happening here, of course. I'm going to feel bad about leaving that hanging tree here. Such a nice village. We really shouldn't be making a mockery and destroying the nice decor and atmosphere that these dillies have created here. I simply don't really have the tools or the time to get the yard sale. I mean, if you don't get after it, who knows? You might be too late. So we're gonna have to focus on trying to find their new location. I guess it must be like a caravan. It's moved from over the ridge where we found the yard sale from the village previously. Rumor has it it's off over in a cave just over the other way. So I figure since we did so well by the last yard sale, really essentially got a bunch of things for nothings. I mean, why would we not want to go to their second pop-up yard sale location? That makes perfect sense to me. Seems as good of a thing to do today as any. And I believe that gentleman, that kind sir, had just suggested it was just over this way. So why don't we take a quick look and see if we might catch up to these wandering traders that keep leaving these wonderful yard sales around for everybody. Who knows, they might have some items that we would appreciate. Oh, yeah, did I go down? How did I get down here before? I think we must have ridden the waterfalls. I don't know why I left it looking like this. I'm feeling a little bit vulnerable for whatever reason, so these kind of things should be tidied up a bit. Just, again, self-preservation. Not that anything would go wrong. We don't meet ends here. We're going to find the Ender Dragon at some point. But for now, we're just starting out, so yard sales are a good place to start. You never know what kind of trinkets you might find. Okay, zombie. Alright, I feel like we're doing the same thing, which hopefully does not lead to the same conclusion or result. Wrapped around here, we were putting the torches down, kind of in a circle to the left. Did we go down here? Oh, there's an Enderman. Good to know there's that slime. Probably farm that. Oh, probably farm that at some point. Don't want that squishy boy. I'm down to 2 hearts. Panic. We need to... I heard an arrow just miss me. We're in trouble. Dig into a wall. Please. Okay. Oh my lord. What was that? A creeper took... How did he only take half a heart? Okay, block off. Oh, now this is nice. This is cozy. Yeah, just holding up for a bit. You know, it's early days and it's good to stay safe when you're vulnerable and don't have any armor or that kind of thing. You know, one step at a time, don't rush it. You wouldn't want to do anything, you know, drastic, you know. So we're just going to keep maybe doing the yard sales for now. See if we can up our inventory and find some protection and be able to take care of ourselves. Did I hear that slime squishing around out there still? Okay. Bread. Very glad that we got bread. The items are probably... I'm pretty sure that's a slime out there. The items at the yard sale may... I hear there's only so much time that they do the pop-up, so we may be burning a lot of that time, and we may get there too late. So maybe with full hearts, there's a lot of iron just out here. Do we go to the yard sale, or do we just take matters into our own hand, control our own destiny, and maybe we just go for the iron that we know is out here? Oh my god, that's a good start. That's 2 hits. Alright, there's iron there. Yeah, let's get away from this. This is too much. Oh no. Okay, that's a problem. Skeletons to the left. We know that way wasn't the right way. I need to hold up. Okay, this was a bad idea. Seemed reasonable. We're down to 3 hearts. That felt... Ooh. Okay. As I was saying, let's just stay calm. It's early game. It's not unusual to build a basic little hole and take our time so we don't get in any trouble. And that was iron that we just saw in the ceilings. Oh, don't go that way. Lock that up, please. There we go. So maybe a little bit of cobblestone, and we could use the iron that we know is here to maybe create our own destiny. Forge our own path. Because who knows, by the time we get to that yard sale, I mean, some savvy entrepreneurs may have already gotten to it before us and taken all the items that we might have been after. And we did have a really good time at the yard sale earlier, so maybe we need to take matters into our own hands. And I think iron might be more valuable than what they have at the yard sale anyway. So this might be a better... Oh, okay. Don't need to open myself up to more danger. And, yeah. Okay. A little bit of light. And our hearts need to get back. And I am hungry. I'm yearning for the ores. Maybe we can get just a little taste. A little taste of the iron. We've got some coal. We could smelt it. We could make some furnaces. This could be our little place to just organize things leave these here in case we get any valuables. Not that anything possibly could go wrong with the strategy and the undertaking that we've embarked upon. What's the worst that could happen? Find another yard sale? But we'll just casually put these away, just as good a habit, right? It's always a good idea to keep some of your things tucked aside in case you might need them in the future. What do we see? Okay, go. Iron, okay. What do I hear? They could be anywhere just outside of my sight. I just want to get the ores as quickly as possible. Do you hear him? Okay, got a good chunk there. There's more. Okay, just mining away. Oh my god, they could be behind me at any moment. This is not a good idea. Okay, I don't see. Oh, it looks like a zombie just out in front of me. Let's see if we can get the last of this. Good pull. Okay, slime, zombie. Oh, more iron. I don't know if I have time to get to this. Let's get in behind it. Let's be smart about this. If we get in behind, then they can't get to. Oh, squishy boy. They're in the walls. They're in the walls. Okay. Oh, it's so squishy out there. Just a lovely sound, isn't it? Yeah, squish, squishy, squish, squish. Look at the texture on that guy. Whoa, the slides look different. Okay, I see you. I hear you. Be nice if I could work with a little bit of light. It's a bright idea. Alright. Safe. We've got some hunger back. We got some health. Still no armor, but oh, we got a pretty good pull of iron here. Can we get a touch more for a full set of armor maybe before we get back safe? Come on. Yeah, I thought saw some just up this way. I think that's part of the reason why I put that. Why can't I get up there? Okay. Did I see anything? I think we're okay for a moment. Okay. This is not ideal. Oh, I can't mine it because I'm drowning in the water. Okay, am I exposed? Where are they? They're coming from me. I know they are. Oh, okay, the water's helping. It's like pushing them away. Okay, there's just going to be water everywhere. But what am I doing? I guess coal to smelt the iron seems like a good idea, but I could be blown up at any moment. I think it was a skeleton that was in my fugue dream, come to think of it. I don't want to dwell on nightmares. Oh, there's... I think that last... We can get that. I think that's the last of what's here. We'd be smart to get back to our hole. Don't need slime. Don't need those guys. Wow. We are the way of the water right now. Oh. I think I'm getting greedy here. I should just get that guy here. Go. Yes. Block. Okay. Well, I must say, that shopping trip was way better than any yard sale that I could ever imagine. What's wrong with going and sourcing your own stuff direct from the source, cutting out the middleman, just getting after it? This has been a wonderful, wonderful project. And with a little bit of smelting, we might do just okay to call this a success. I mean, this is why you go out and do things, right? A lot better than worrying about things that gave you a cold sweat in the night, dreams and nightmares and things. Just go out and get her done. Well, since we're here, we wouldn't want to do anything risky, of course, so playing smart, as we do, why don't we just kill some wooden pickaxes? I want to save the stone ones, even though we're making some iron now. I'm not entirely sure how much we're going to get. I think we've got enough for a set of armor, maybe a pickaxe. So we don't really need the wooden ones. Might as well look for some coal, just while we're waiting for it to smelt. And yeah, I'm thinking maybe we count our blessings and head back out. From the rumors I've heard, I don't know if you guys have been listening, but I've heard some squishes and rumors that perhaps the yard sale has moved on, the caravan's moved on to lands beyond already. So there might not be any point in us going and taking a look at this point. We might just want to cut our losses and say, hey, we'll catch you next time you come through to Dillyvale. That's obviously the name of our town now. Dillyvale is our village. Obvi. All right, what do we got here? We got enough for... Do we do a chest plate? I think chest plate gives the most protection, right? So for the sake of getting out of here safe, is that what we do? We have enough if we do it. Let's give it a try, and we'll get the main parts dressed up, and we got 2 more, 6 in there, 3. I think we're going to be okay. So we could probably make the boots and a bucket. I call a helmet bucket, by the way. It's a hockey thing, so just be aware of that. But having said that, I think everybody knows the importance of a bucket in Minecraft. I think it's 3 for a bucket, so we should be okay there. Even with a bit left over. Does that leave us with enough for a pickaxe and a bucket? Oh, we got 2 more pieces. It's 2 raw right there, right? Oh, wrong button. Okay. Still getting used to the controls, kids. Sorry about that. I apologize, my dragons. I shall grow stronger. Eahnder will become stronger. But yeah, that solves the problem. With a little bit of extra iron, we can get the pickaxe and still have enough for a bucket, which is absolutely an indispensable tool to be used in Minecraft. So we wouldn't want to forget our bucket. Don't forget your bucket. Reminds me of like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Don't forget your towel. Don't panic. We're definitely not panicking here. Absolutely under control, just as it had been planned. Okay, a little organization. You're gonna have to bear with me on this. I kind of want to have things where I think I might search for them quickly because, again, I'm just getting used to these controls on the computer, mouse and keyboard, coming as a console player. So you're gonna have to bear with the growing pains. We'll grow together. We'll grow our craft together. Okay. Take a breath. What do we see? Keep moving. Up. And if we can get into the water. Well, hold on a second. As I'm coming up here, I'm thinking, we may have come back up here a lot. Maybe it wasn't down below is what the problem is. Did we come up this way? And is that where the yard sale was being held? I think it might be. Yeah, because we came in from there. Yeah, we went down this canal. Okay, we might be onto something here. We might make the yard sale yet. Depending on when the caravan was traveling on, of course. Starting to think that this area has given us so much, Dillyvale and the surrounding areas. Thinking about that floating tree I left back there, that's really bugging me. And the mod packs, I'm not convinced it's Bedrock that caused that crazy water thing a few days ago, but that's got me intrigued. We need to go and check that out and figure out what the heck is going on with that. And it seems to me I saw a floating top of a house in Dillyvale as well, that perhaps we can clean up. The people in the area have just been so nice. Oh no. Okay, we missed the yard sale. This happens. You gotta be Johnny on the spot. We were too slow. Got zombies here dressed in gold. They've obviously done well by the caravans coming through from foreign lands. We torch this up a little bit without getting attacked too much. We might just be able to make it relatively safe, because this is looking like a really cool cave, and we barely even got in. Oh. Did you see that? It just jumped right over that arachnid. 8 legs and he couldn't touch me. Oh, what a chump. Look at that, though. I think I'll leave some of these torches. I think it's a good idea. It seems like there's a lot to be offered here. I'm going to call it at that, though. I think we've had a wonderfully successful trip with no mishaps whatsoever. And it's... Oh, let me out of the water. We'd best get our ironclad butt, nonetheless, out of here. And we can get back. Maybe we can get back to the community. We can clean up that floating roof and the floating tree and the floating physics-defying water conundrum. Maybe that'll be our way to repay the community for all that it's given us. These are good dillies out here. Haven't been up this way, and I feel like I'm pushing my luck, to be honest with you. Okay. I just wanted to torch a few things. Oh, they're so creepy. That sound. Oh my lord. It just makes you jump. It's it's like an instant panic. What I say, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, number one thing, don't panic. That's all that sound makes me do. Bonus iron. We'll take that on our way, though. See, we're not panicked. We're just yearning for the ores. It's cool. I don't think we need it just now. What's this guy doing? Hey, is he shooting bubbles at me? Get out of here. Whoa, it's kind of steep. Let's try to stay up and away from the baddies for now. This coal's right in my face, so I might as well take it. These ledges, they love to spawn on and drop down. So if we're coming back, a little bit of light. Okay. Out of torches. I must have come in from the other side over here. And we should be able to make our way back toward Dillyville, where we can do some cleanup. I feel like we've brought a curse of baddies to the land. They seem to be following us. I hope that the citizens understand it's not us. But we want to stay on good terms with them, so I feel like we need to pull our weight and do some chores and maintenance to show our appreciation, our gratitude, and thanks for all that the people here have provided. And they've welcomed us with open arms. Yard sales left and right. I mean, what a great place to call home and to happen upon as a traveler. Oh, I'm feeling so much better having some water in my bucket. Fill your bucket. Okay, so back, I think would be smart. We still got daylight, but we have some tasks to do to make ourselves feel better about the cold sweat nightmares we've been having. We're out in the sunshine. It's a beautiful day. We've got all sorts of upgrades to our personal protection. We are in the Iron Age. I mean, we see that iron golem, man. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. Look, we look just as good in iron as you do, man. And I'm going to take my crafting table for a change here. There it is. See? This is the kind of thing I have never seen in Bedrock ever. So I'm thinking that some of these plugins or modifications or add-ons or what have you are having some sort of effect, some sort of havoc. Because for the years that I've gotten introduced to Minecraft, I haven't seen anything like that before. I've seen some curious things and odd, formations and generations, but I don't think I've ever seen a hanging partially built villager roof, for example. Oh yeah, see, that iron golem's got nothing on us. Still loving those rays of sunlight that come streaking through. But we've got more things to do. If we stop at home, we'll be able to just drop off a few things. I guess we can keep a little coal on us just in case we come across something that we can smelt. We don't really need that for what we're doing. We're just doing a small mission here to try to figure out what's going on in this curiouser and curiouser place. That tree has been bugging me ever since we were in such a rush to get to the yard sale that we left this tree hanging, and that's just unacceptable. So if we give this a bit of a tap with an axe, then Okay, so I wasn't expecting that. I didn't think the tree capitator would actually pop the tree like that. I thought you had to do it like at the base of it, like when the tree was whole or something, but apparently if you get an axe on a block of wood up there, it's going to pop anyway, so that's helpful to know. Again, from earlier days, a little bit cheaty, but just such a grind for wood and for stone and ores and Ourcraft that I just thought it would be fun to do and maybe just make the viewing a little bit better as we go along. This guy is just decked out. Look how fancy he is. Not as fancy as us in Iron, though. Oh, you look good. Hey, buddy. Looking good. Jealous? Oh, I'm loving the animations that are provided as part of these packs as well. Like, just so much smoother. I know it's not realism, like realism craft or anything. Like, Minecraft's not supposed to be real. Let's get real. But just a smoother animation. Just there's something just so enjoyable about it. It's a really cartoony kind of look, but man, it looks good. It looks good. Oh yeah, let's make sure that we play a little bit smart because, you know, we've had some bad dreams. We don't want, you know, those to seep into our reality. So to avoid any problems, we should have a travel bed. That's just the right and smart thing to do. We can drop off a few things. And, oh, see, I can't even make the controls work here. That might be an ongoing thing. Who knows when I might learn to actually do this properly. Probably never. But, you know what, we'll have fun on the quest. And then it was back over close to where we spawned that we saw, I don't even know what to call it. It's like a floating waterfall, like a suspended pond that doesn't seem to have any land around it. It's like the water generation was source blocked onto something that doesn't exist. Look at it. What the heck is this all about? So we got a water bucket now. We could make an infinite water source if we put a couple of these in here. Start with one and let's take. Okay, all right. I was gonna say take a look through here, but there's water there for a crafting table. Good thing I picked that up just to plug a hole with it. I'm not being very responsible with my crafting tables so far, but we should be. Can we bucket this out and just put it back in the ocean? Doesn't look like we're. Oh, that doesn't seem to be working at all. It's not taking any of the water out. It just keeps flowing. I think I've been grabbing source blocks. Like, shouldn't that reduce the water? Okay, I made it start flowing in this. Oh, look, it flows all the way in from the bigger water from there, and then it's coming from. Is it coming underneath? Is it flowing underneath the stone that we're on top of? And that's why it keeps like refilling the reservoir, the floating reservoir of curiosity over here. And that's some high quality H2O. I guess floating water is gas, isn't it? Evaporated, can be gas. I don't even know what to make of this thing. Yeah, there is water all underneath this stone. So is it flowing down through under our feet into this reservoir? Got some. Okay, so if bucketing it is not working, what do we do about this atrocity? What if we were to build out? And if we can build the blocks through the water, assuming there's source blocks. Yeah, it looks like there's some source blocks here. So if we replace... Okay, so now that's spilling out on the side when I put this in. So it's not eliminating source block, it's pushing it out to the perimeter. How are we gonna clean this up? This is like a natural disaster, abomination of nature over here. These poor dillies from Dillyville probably just scratching their heads, terrified of what this could mean. Maybe this is why all the baddies were showing up randomly. around here. Probably why the caravan of yard sailors didn't stick around here either. There's something strange going on in these parts. I think I might have logged, so I got a little bit more. But I don't think we're going to have enough to complete our project, and I'm not sure that it doesn't look like it's having any effect on our suspended fluid. This is a bit of a conundrum, and I feel like we cannot stand to have these crimes in the region of Dillyvale. So that gives it a platform, but it doesn't contain it in any way. I wonder if I were to build blocks on the underside of it up to eliminate the water. Like, normally you can get rid of a source block just by grabbing it, right? What kind of sorcery is this? Fiddler bucket. Maybe I didn't get the source block. Let's grab it right here. No, it's flowing there. Okay, so it's some sort of unnatural suspended animation. No wonder there's zombies and undead things and walking skeletons. It's that kind of thing that's messing everything up, I tell you. Okay. If we've learned anything in our adventuring, is that things don't always go to exactly to plan. Oh, I can get a little string from this guy, I think. Blink, and let's get ourselves back to somewhere safe for the evening. We wouldn't want any tragedies to befall us. But get out of my way, buddy. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's dead people everywhere. Our pets' heads are falling off. Okay. Get out of my way. There's zombies behind me. Go. Creeper. Let's just leave him for now. Oops. A little bit of food, and I think we're going to make it to our door, so we should be just fine. I guess that's something we're going to have to keep working on. It's the mystery of Dillyvale. Sleep. Nothing weird happened here at all. Right through to the end.